Janesville takes center stage in the fight over gun law reform. Wisconsin students teamed up with survivors from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida.
Together, they rallied in Republican House Speaker Paul Ryan's hometown. During a speech at the Pontiac Convention Center, they blamed Ryan for a lack of action on gun control. The March for Our Lives Road to Change campaign comes to Janesville, and it started with a visit to House Speaker Paul Ryan's office.
One of the bills we dropped off was H.R. 4240, a universal background check bill. 97% of Americans support universal background checks.
Dozens of students from across Wisconsin tagged along with survivors of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting, demanding change. The teens also pushing a bill to block grants that help young people buy firearms. In a fiery speech, Parkland survivor Alfonso Calderon blamed Speaker Ryan for avoiding a vote on both bills.
Paul, you're a failure as a Speaker of the House.
Douglas student Jamal Lemmy lost his best friend in the shooting. He says it's a day he'll never forget.
I remember getting the phone call, and it was one of my friends saying, "Oh my God, shots have been fired at Douglas." My first idea was to text him and everyone that I knew that was at Douglas that day, and everyone answered back but him.
University of Wisconsin-Madison sophomore Jack Larson says if there's going to be change, young people need to hold their elected officials accountable.
When you're voting, you need to know who supports the students on this issue, who supports gun safety legislation, who supports the common sense solutions that we've known for decades will help.
Meanwhile, outside the convention center, retired Army Corporal Matthew Webb and his wife held flags, one reading "Come and Take It." He says the solutions proposed by the group of teens are in direct violation of the Constitution.
If people want to change the Constitution, there's routes for that, but otherwise, I think that desecrating the Constitution is a bad idea any way you look at it.
Speaker Paul Ryan's office did release a statement in response to today's rally in Janesville. It says the speaker, quote, takes this issue very seriously, which is why the House enacted laws that take concrete action to create safer environments for students. The Parkland students will be in Milwaukee tomorrow.